everybody. Double B Billy Boudreaux, aka WrestleGamer, back here on the WGS YouTube channel, youtube.com/WrestleGamer. And it's time for a DVD review of the true story of WrestleMania. Now, the documentary was by far one of the most interesting ones I've seen in quite some time. Now, not to say that any of the ones in the past weren't interesting. I mean, of course they were. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat was really great. The DX one is not exactly a documentary, but it's funny as hell. And Big Shows was really good too. But you get a look into the history of WrestleMania, how the concept began. You see a lot of behind the scenes stuff, a lot of backstage stuff, a lot of people don't normally see in the professional wrestling industry. And they definitely took a great in-depth look into WrestleMania 3 with the over 90,000 fans that filled the arena back in 1987. And I didn't realize this until I saw this video, that WrestleMania 4 and WrestleMania 5 were both held in Atlantic City at the Trump Hotel and Casino. And I think that's the only time they've ever held WrestleMania in the same place back to back. I don't think they've ever done it before. So it was a great documentary, a lot of interesting stuff. I know that from what Vince McMahon said in the documentary, he heavily thought of his father at the start of WrestleMania 3. I mean, that's what he said, that the only thoughts were going through his mind is, what is his dad thinking, and if he's making his dad proud. I think he's far exceeded those expectations, if to be honest with you. But now let's go into the matches. Now, let me go ahead and give you guys the matches that were in this DVD set. See, now on disc 2 were a lot of the classic ones from the early WrestleManias. And of course, you have to start it off with one of the biggest ones of all from the very first WrestleMania. They had Hulk Hogan and Mr. T taking on Roddy Piper and Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff in the main event of WrestleMania 1. I mean, you have to start the DVD with that, with the first main event from the very first WrestleMania. And then we have possibly one of the greatest Intercontinental Championship matches of not only of all time, but one of the greatest matches in WrestleMania of all time. And very soon, guys, I'm still working on it, on what matches I want in my top 5. But I am bringing the top 5 back, and I definitely I'm going to do my top 5 favorite WrestleMania matches. So, and this will be, not to give it away a little bit, but this will be in it. But I'm not going to tell you which ranking it's going to be. It's Randy Macho Man Savage and Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Then, of course, they had Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant from the very same WrestleMania. Then at WrestleMania 7, they showed the Ultimate Warrior versus Macho Man in the retirement match. And they conclude disc 2 with the ladder match for the Intercontinental title, Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels from WrestleMania 10. Now, there's a couple of matches here, or maybe just one match, that I have an issue with on disc 3. We're going to run down at WrestleMania 14. They had Shawn Michaels defending the WWE Championship against Stone Cold Steve Austin from March of 1998. Then, again, another match that's definitely going to be in my top 5. The Triangle Ladder match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. The Hardy Boys, Dudley Boys, Edge and Christian at WrestleMania 2000. Then they had the street fight between Shane McMahon and Mr. McMahon. That Rock and Hollywood Hogan, I can understand that, how iconic that match is. Then they have the WWE Championship match between Kurt Angle and Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 19. And then they conclude with the WWE Championship match, John Cena versus Triple H at WrestleMania 22. Now, here's my issue with it, guys. This is my issue, and hear me out. All right, don't fly off the handle about everything, because I'm not dissing John Cena and Triple H whatsoever. They are indeed true superstars in the WWE. They have earned that. They have earned that right. However, the quality of the match at WrestleMania 22 Mm, I don't know. I mean, look at the matches that were on here. I mean, they had Randy Savage and Ricky Steamboat, Hulk Hogan on. Well, let me throw that one out there because I'm not saying it's that one Hulk Hogan or the Giant is a bad match, but I don't know if I would put that in the same classification though either. We had Razor Ramon and Shawn Michaels. We had the Triangle Ladder match for the WWE Tag Team Championship, and then again a lot of these were like iconic matches in the WWE. But and again I don't have anything against John Cena and Triple H, but as far as entertainment wise, and I don't know, it's just something about it. If it was left up to me, I wouldn't have finished the WrestleMania DVD with John Cena and Triple H. I mean, if you want to finish, if they should have finished it, they should have finished it in my opinion, with Undertaker and Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25. Since a lot of people consider that entertainment-wise, performance-wise, the equivalent, if not better, than Ricky Steamboat and Randy Savage from WrestleMania 3. So why not have that match on there as well? Squeeze just one more match. Now, and I'm saying that this match doesn't belong on the DVD. What I'm saying is they shouldn't have finished it with this match. Now, I know there are a lot of you out there probably. I know one thing I've been thinking about is why haven't they put the first Money in the Bank ladder match on this DVD? I think the only problem with having that match on the DVD, considering that they don't want their name associated with this person anymore because of what happened, Chris Benoit. It was in the very first Money in the Bank, and considering the fact that WWE has dissolved all knowledge and rights and name of Chris Benoit, they don't even want to be associated with that name anymore, which I think is wrong because I think, well, that'll be for another video. But again, like I said, I'm not saying the match doesn't belong, but I wouldn't have finished with it. I would have finished definitely with Undertaker, Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania 25. Still score time here for the true story of WrestleMania, guys and gals. Let's go ahead and give this true story of WrestleMania. Well, let me score disc by disc, and I'll give you an overall score. Disc 1, definitely 5 out of 5. Definitely 5 out of 5 on disc 1. Disc 2, 5 out of 5 as well. Definitely that, because again, think of the matches. Think of the classic matches that are on here. Hogan, Mr. T, Orndorff and Piper, Savage and Steamboat. And definitely a lot of one of the biggest iconic matches in WrestleMania history, Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant. Disc 3 gets a 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5. Now, I'm not saying, again, like I said, I just want to say it one more time to make sure that people out there understand what I'm saying. I'm not saying that the John Cena Triple H match doesn't belong on the DVD set. I'm saying that they shouldn't have finished with it. Because, again, if it were left up to me, they would have finished it with the Undertaker Shawn Michaels match from WrestleMania 25. That's my only gripe about it, and that's why this 3 gets a 4 out of 5. So, taking into account those scores, the overall score for the true story of WrestleMania is a 4.5 out of 5. So I highly recommend this for you guys out there. But now I want to hear from you guys. If you have any comments or anything you would like to say about the true story of the WrestleMania DVD set, leave it in a comment below. Until then, I am Double B Billy Bujo, aka WrestleGamer. Thank you very much for watching.